huge deal. But of course, now you know the reason behind that weird anti-Asian hate campaign that was going on at the same time.
It's like I don't know when it started. Well, I know it started sometime in the Bolsheviks, but the idea that any time you say anything counter-narrative, you should be labeled phobic of some kind, transphobic, homophobic.
Which,
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Or anti-Semitic, or, all sorts of stuff. Like if you actually really look into the issue, like how am I anti-Semitic for questioning Israel's policies? Exactly, like it's just within itself. So I can't question anything. Immediately assumes that I'm some kind of phobic person.
even if you try as hard as you can to stay in the middle, like I do sometimes, it doesn't completely do. You still get along as far right if you don't totally
So it's good to know that somebody's fighting the truth out there.
He did say, though, in another interview, that he is a man of faith, and that's what's keeps him getting death threats.
We have Elon Musk back in the news again. His latest court filing against Twitter alleges fraud based on former Twitter security chief's testimony. For those of you who know, there was a security chief who testified that the bot count that Twitter reported was likely bogus. In August, Twitter former security chief was when he made that testimony. Last week, Twitter's former security chief, Zatko, shared in front of Congress that Twitter leadership is misleading the public and can track any user location at any time. Interesting. So that in and of itself is quite interesting. I didn't actually know that he said that. But thankfully, all the media outlets are reporting on this last week, so we all know what the implications are. Whoops, that didn't happen. Elon Musk paid attention because in a court filing last week, Musk referred to former security chief's comments in front of Congress to allege that Twitter was committing fraud. This is really serious stuff. MarketWatch reported Tesla Inc. Chief Executive Officer Elon Musk pointed out on Thursday court filing in a Thursday court filing. Alrighty then. Executives that he said the courts intends to invalidate his $44 billion deal for the company. It just makes perfect sense. I mean, design company, it should be at full disclosure as part of contract law. And it's just standard throughout almost every phase of society. You gotta tell people what they're gonna pay for, especially when it comes to something like that. Peter Mudge, Zatko, Twitter's former security chief, spoke of lapses in the social media company's security policies, most recently in testimony to the Senate Judiciary Committee on Tuesday. The judge ruled last week that Musk could include information from Zatko in its counterclaim against Twitter, and his legal team filed a 200-plus page updated complaint Thursday afternoon. Musk's lawyers referred to Zatko's commentary as, quote, what can only be described as one of the most significant whistleblower complaints in recent history, in a filing made in the Delaware Chancery Court. The court is scheduled to hold a 5-day trial in October as Musk seeks to back out of his Twitter acquisition, and the social media company looks to make him go through with the deal under the agreed-upon terms. Musk's lawyer said on Thursday that Twitter's TWTR is down 1.64%. That 1.64% responded to Zatko's internal inquiries by doing, quote, exactly what it did to Musk when he started raising questions about the false and spam accounts. And monetize data users and BAU members on Twitter's platform as Twitter fired Zatko and stonewalled Musk. Both episodes reveal the vast and unlawful lengths that Twitter will go to avoid disclosing the true state of the company, its key financial metrics, security infrastructure, intellectual property infringement, and legal compliance to the public, Musk's updated claim said. And, indeed, discovery in this case has already unearthed proof that Twitter's executives expressed a completely different view of the proper use-based metrics in private than what they have been telling investors for years. There's a lot of punchline from this. This is a huge one. So it does not look good for Twitter, and I couldn't agree more. We needed any more reason to suspect that this is basically an arm of the deep state designed to manipulate the public square. I mean, to me, it's been obvious for years. One of the best ways you can know that is that the rules are almost impossible to follow. And that's if you want to evaluate the efficacy of any rule system, are they clear, are they understandable, and can you actually follow them? And in this case, you can't.
It's really telling how people who sit on the board, you got Sally Vincent saying it's worth more than the crazy amount that Elon offered. So that means, it's not worth that much. If you look at the ad revenue and the reason, the actual money that Twitter would bring in, it's not worth it. So they believe it is. Why do you think that is? Because of the ability to control the narrative, it was probably created for that. Most people get their entire worldview by trending first.
Yeah, how easily markets manipulated. How many times have we heard about because Trump tweeted this or that, the market surged, or something like that. So there's all sorts of shenanigans that happen with respect to media perception or anybody's social perception. All right, so what do we got from Newsom the Nuisance?
So this is a couple of days old. You might have heard about it, but Gavin Newsom challenges Ron DeSantis
get out there before the tide comes in.
Months of attacks and political ads.
Not to shut down.
California Governor Gavin Newsom on Friday challenged Florida Governor Ron DeSantis to a debate after months of accusations and name calling. When he's not busy masterminding new ways to make California as unfeeling as possible, Gavin Newsom is taken to the new house, publicly criticized.
Hey, buddy.
Somebody, the governor
I just check it out. Yeah, I can.
Instead of working to address the myriad issues,
checking out
the California governor has
Anderson. It's really good, but
political ad to air in Florida.
it's not breaking up Bolsa Chica.
To slander the Florida government as bigoted, and altogether unsurprising and unoriginal tactic. The most recent episode of this weird publicity production saw Newsom asking the feds on Thursday to intervene and investigate DeSantis for quote kidnapping after DeSantis sent 50 of the men to his vineyard. And a elite vacation spot, former President Barack Obama has a $15 million home. Newsom wrote a letter to
look. I'm on streaming on YouTube right now. I'm looking at the cameras. I haven't gotten to the booze yet, but I can do that right now. Tide's coming way up. That's kind of fucked up. Have you seen the tide? It's going to like a 6-foot tide. I don't think crab's going to be breaking.
DeSantis fired back Friday against Newsom's letter to government, saying, I think his hair gel is interfering with his brain function. And
this is the clip right here?
Yeah, this is the clip right here.
Have you looked at the buoy?
It might be in the Telegram, but we might have to fight now.
Oh no. Oh, here it is. San Pedro South has a south swell. Jeez, it's like a, hold on, it looks like an 18-second period. Let me zoom in on it a little bit. Oh shit, I can't see what it says.
Yeah, hopefully.
That's 18 seconds right there. There's 22. Holy mackerel.
Later that day, Newsom responded to
but it's a southwest.
by proposing that the governors debate each other before
I think it's going to be flat crab, but.
He said, hey, Governor Ron DeSantis,
high tide.
struggling, distracted, busy
Let me see. 18 seconds though. Jesus.
Since you have only one overriding need, attention, let's take this up in debate. I'll bring my hair gel, you bring your hairspray. Name the day before election day.
This is showing a little bit of southwest at the San Pedro South buoy.
All politicians, Ron DeSantis needing attention is preposterous, especially a governor who is trying to get him to stop.
I'm trying to go back a half hour here.
Fly to New York and do some kind of spectacle on CNN.
0.06.
Addressing any of the issues of the program.
And this is, oh, here we go. Point directly south. 0.13. Oh, that's got a lot of energy. 0.13.
Also recently agreed to debate the Republican challenge.
And then here, 0.2. Oh, that's a lot of energy.
Yeah, happy to do it.
0.2. Oh shit, we gotta go to crab. I think crab's gonna be breaking.
It is unclear whether or not DeSantis is interested in the proposed public spectrum. So they have.
I don't do anything until I eat. We gotta go as soon as we can, though.
Is it what we really need right now?
Maybe I'll just grab a can of tuna and head over.
Just so happened to notice that it suggested me Gavin Newsom as a person to follow.
Oh, you didn't hear about all that news?
No.
He came on to Truth Social a couple
months ago
to kind of like come out there and spread the mainstream narrative on Truth Social in an attempt to try to get them to delete him, to censor him in some way, but they didn't post it. He's been going in there making jabs and stuff. He's trying to do his whole, I don't know what it is. Make himself, instead of focusing on his duties as governor in a state that has gone to complete shit, he's doing stunts like this, calling out DeSantis, so anything but being an actual governor seems to be Newsom's genius. So.
Yeah, and what he's saying is garbage, and just like that tweet, there was nothing really of political significance. Like, politics is supposed to be like, I'm going to represent your interests in these political arenas, I'm going to fight for what you want, I'm going to enact bills, that kind of stuff. There's never debate about what they're actually doing in Congress, especially for people like Newsom. It's about all this sensational language, like, oh, he's racist, he's a hate monger. Really, what's your substantiation for that? Like, do you have any evidence at all? You're just slinging names around like somebody in the schoolyard.
He's got a whole team of analysts and writers that just take care of the whole thing for him.
Yeah.
So all he has.
Everybody discovered Gavin Newsom, and we're back. You're not. Okay, we set it in search of the.
We're okay. I'll just finish the article. I don't know what we're going to tell them because we can't do anything, but we'll figure it out. All right, so let's get to the next reason. Our next article here: 5 reasons Biden's corrupt FBI will lose report after raiding Mar-a-Lago and seeing President Trump's documents that implicate him. FBI raided the home of the President of the United States. Folks have heard all about that. On August 9th, the FBI raided the President's home. Many believe the documents provided ample evidence of the FBI's crimes, and this is why the President took them with him, and why the corrupt FBI took them. Now, the corrupt and anti-American, anti-law and order FBI is trying to justify their crimes and actions, but they cannot. Their actions are criminal, and they need to be brought to justice. The Trump team brought the FBI's reports to get to the bottom of the FBI's actions, and the Trump team had the law on its side. The FBI does not. This is why the FBI commits crimes. There are 5 reasons why. Here they are. Number 1, attorney Mike Davis, who worked with Supreme Court Justice Gorsuch, shares that the president has the right to declassify any documents he wants. That is absolutely true, as far as I know, and this was confirmed by Dash Patel. Trump wants to declassify, he can do it as long as he wants. Also, number 2, Davis notes that the president has the right to take whatever documents he wishes and to claim they are his. This is the president's right, and the FBI cannot override the president's decision. This was decided in the case involving the Clintons. President Trump has declassified these documents. So, just another amazing thing that the president's decision that was made under the Clintons effectively being used against him. This decision this was just a reconfirmation of what was already been policy, which is that the president has to right at the highest authority in the military to impact on his accusers. Davis calls the FBI actions unprecedented and unprecedented. He also points out that the judge has the authority is biased. He recused himself from the original case. He's also involved with Jeffrey Epstein. Number 3, the FBI claims that the national security is at risk if classified documents were released to the public. This is not the case. Attorney Jonathan Turley points out that the DOJ said that the same about releasing the warrant to the raid at Mar-a-Lago, but when released, there was no such wrong occurred. He rightly notes that millions of Americans are very upset about the raid and have no trust in the DOJ. AG Garland did nothing to appease the Americans. Yeah, they throw that trope at this point. Well, it's before the FBI claims that the documents need to be kept safe, the documents maintained by the president himself were not the original documents in the first place. Okay? And lastly, the FBI insinuates that the president committed a crime by making up a crime that is not a crime.
It is.
So there you have it. So there's a lot more details in there. I'll let you guys read that. That is the reason why most likely this Trump situation won't be as bad as it is.
When you do, I'll tell you why. Maybe we'll play it and then we'll still quiet. So
oh, that's brilliant. We could even plug this in over here if you want. We can zero.
yeah, play it at the same time.
Yeah. I can play it from over here. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Your patience will figure out these technical issues on the fly. Alright, so we switch over to the telly. Oh, well, should probably do rapid fire, I guess.
I suppose.
Alright, let me just blast through these rapid fire.
Yeah, look at this stuff.
Okay.
We put in Joe Biden. This is actually where's the flag?
I know, right?
Joe Biden disapproved. People disapprove of me because they are psychologically unable to be happy.
Yeah, that's a crazy thing. I'll pull it while we do.
In a sense.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Alright, so what else you got?
We got Obama, Martha's Vineyard. Celebs still silent on using their home to assist migrants. They think that silence will continue for quite a while. We have Goldman Sachs reduces the U.S. growth outlook for 2023. No surprise there. And another busload of migrants arrives at Kamala Harris's doorstep. Maybe you should start taking
Your
jobs
approval
as
rating.
seriously.
Yeah, I'm kidding. That would be a great idea. We should actually start a job.
Doing it.
That's a good idea.
Let's see, we have Joe Biden. People disapprove of me because they are psychologically unable to be happy.
Same thing.
Another mastermind statement there. I'll see if I can pull that video clip.
That we literally just did that. That was the same.
What? Really?
Same reference or something.
Okay. Alright. Then we have premiere of docu-movie Brainwashed America Part 2 by Brandon House airs tonight at 7 p.m. Central on Frank Speech, so that's pretty cool. Check that out, everybody. We have a bus in China transporting epidemic-related people. What that means. So in other words, people who test positive for COVID, most likely. To COVID quarantine facility crashes, at least 27 killed. Oh, that's awful.
Well, that doesn't really support the argument for giving government power to do these things.
Yeah, exactly. And lastly, chaos erupts as man charges Queen's Castle dragged out of room by the police.
Amazing.
Okay, this one probably doesn't need to play for everybody. You guys can hear it. So we have Queen here. Oh, wow, there you go.
It's like, do we know what he was gonna do?
Yeah,
Like,
he could have been trying to give flowers to the tree or something. Alright. Oh, last thing, and then the powerful earthquake shakes Taiwan. We have a few clips to show you here in the Telegram, I believe, in the picture, so we'll do that there. Okie dokie. Alright, so.
So we'll have to coordinate putting the buttons.
That's going
So
to
we-
be interesting here.
Maybe we start with this, Cootie Pie with
Cootie Pie?
the Falcon.
Alright, let me just put that over here. Okay. Alright, so let's see.
Porto. What's going on? But you want to look at the You never know.
This one, nice.
Ready, set, go.
Wow. that's cool too.
They'll put captains.
Характер он добрый, миролюбивый, спокойный. Но если он разозлится, то он превращается в настоящий шторм. Поэтому, да, поэтому хочу получить ваше одобрение на то, чтобы назвать его штормом.
Определение, именно определение, это они еще особо важны и опасные задания на специальные военные операции. Так что это подходящее.
So it's symbolic?
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, especially now with this next thing, make add a little more context for why that might be relevant. Oh, love it.
Oh, that's great. Oh,
And then another little
this is from any chance, I guess. Maybe when they're at the G7 or something. Yeah, okay. Well, regardless, Putin took the time to shake Trump's hand and kind of just ignored all these other people. Like, yeah, whatever, you're a bunch of losers. Well, I find that interesting. Who knows what it means?
This next one is Randall Carlson on his 40-plus years fighting back against the climate hoax.
Oh, nice. Okay.
The climate right now is no longer, in many times throughout history, our baseline is now the lowest that carbon dioxide has been in 600 million years. As far as temperature change, the IPCC's first report in 1992 showed that the medieval warming was warmer than the present. Well, it just didn't fit the narrative. So by the time the 1996 report came out, it was a completely contrived drag. So what they did was they got rid of the medieval warm period and the middle ice age and said, instead of reacting this, they flattened it out and they added incremental record at the end, which looks like it's going right now. The point is that the people that are telling you about it are not the media companies. Because there's billions of dollars